These India-made drugs are a crucial part of healthcare in the United States. In fact, in 2022, generic medicines like these made up half of all prescription drugs sold in the US. These, like most medicines worldwide, use Chinese ingredients. With President Donald Trump now imposing a 10% tariff on Chinese goods and threatening similar duties on Indian products, drug makers here are bracing for a double whammy.
From a supply chain perspective. And I think that what Trump is trying to do is onshore more and more production into the US. So that will have an impact on us as well if there is a tariff imposed on production done outside the US and brought into the United States.
BioPlus, which manufactures over-the-counter drugs for large US retailers, says it expects costs to rise by up to 20%. And that number could be higher if the company is forced to manufacture drugs in the United States under President Trump's Make in America policy. Experts say President Trump's calls to reduce reliance on Chinese imports could be favorable for Indian companies, though. The US Biosecure Act of 2024 has already prohibited federal agencies from procuring drugs from some of the biggest Chinese drug makers by 2032. And if New Delhi promotes Indian companies tactically, analysts argue India's drug exports to the US could actually boom in the next 5 years.
We have to have a specific focus on export so that we translate a business of around $25 billion in next 3 years. For that, we have to come with an aggressive marketing strategy for the US, and our marketing strategy will just not be confined to participation in trade fair and exhibition. We need to engage with the retailer and distributors in the US.
Ensuring high quality standards is crucial too. Indian drug companies' reputation nosedived in 2022 when at least 70 children died in the Gambia after consuming contaminated Indian-made cough syrups. In the wake of the disaster, Indian drug regulators cracked down on companies, shutting down at least a third of the 400 manufacturing plants they inspected in 2024. Though Trump 2.0's real impact is yet to be seen, analysts say Indian firms have their work cut out for them. To truly emerge as a replacement for China in the US drug market, experts say they will have to innovate consistently and ramp up manufacturing substantially. Ishan Garg, SABC News, New Delhi.